Happy new moon in Aquarius, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for us for this new moon cycle. So I want to thank you all for liking, subscribing, being here, sharing the videos, my daily card reads on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for those of you who support me on Patreon, thank you so much. I hope you guys are enjoying the extra content that I put out there for you. So I want to just very briefly, before I get into what's going on, address the short little video I did a few days ago. There were a lot of interesting reactions to that video, and I really just want to share with you. I shared that video because it was important for those of you to see me in my most authentic, vulnerable, and raw form. It was not about me showing you that I was sad or in pain, because that's not what was happening in that video. What was happening in that video was part of my journey, part of my experience as a twin flame guide, teacher, whatever the fuck you want to call me, and for what I do for the collective. It's part of my experience, in addition to my own work and my own part of my journey. I receive downloads. So many of us receive downloads. So many of us work for the collective, but very few of us show what that actually looks like. When I am receiving a vision or a download of such tremendous, powerful energy, and I am feeling what is going on for the collective and all of those involved in that moment, including myself, because I am part of the collective, yes. But what I am feeling is the masses. So I tap into that energy because I am supposed to be being shown and feeling what is happening for everyone. And that comes out in tears, in frustration, in making it look like I'm sad, tired, beaten up, whatever. And honestly, it's just me emoting what is happening for all of you, for all of us, okay? Now, with that emotion doesn't stay. I download it, I bring it in, I share it, I get the messages I need, and I transmute the energy, okay? So what you saw was me sharing a piece of my journey that was important for those of you who needed to see it, okay? It was not about me showing you me being sad or unhappy or in pain or anything like that. It was a vulnerability that I was guided to share with you all, okay? We tend to forget that behind the scenes, things go on for our teachers, for our guides, for everyone. We tend to forget that the teachers, the guides, the leaders in the community are not above having these sorts of reactions. We don't have all the answers all the time, but we download, we transmute, we work for the collective and for ourselves, okay? So that's enough about that video. Those of you who saw it, great. Those of you who didn't see it, if you want to check it out, go right ahead. It was very, very powerful activations that are going on. The masculine, the feminine are both getting swept up in all of this energy. We are being pushed. Are you ready to let go of the things that you did before? Okay? So old patterns are what is coming up. Very old patterns, addictions, codependency, insecurities, body issues. These are all things that are manifesting right now for us to clear. It's this illumination of our old unhealthy behaviors. And it's the universe is saying to us, okay, well, this is who you were. Are you wanting to go back to this? Is this who you still want to be? Or are you ready to let go and move forward, okay? There is this breakthrough that needs to happen. Are you going to fake it till you make it, or are you going to align with this breakthrough that we are having right now? Are you going to dig back into the old ways that you did things, okay? Or are you going to see those old patterns and those old ways, those old coping mechanisms, those old behaviors as things that led to further pain, okay? These are lessons that we are needing to fully integrate at this time, masculine and feminine alike. Now, okay, in revisiting these old behaviors, okay, we are making the choice. The universe is saying, make the choice to be done with the past. Now, the masculine is feeling this very, very hard, okay? And I'm not just talking about your counterpart. I am talking about you. You are feminine and masculine. We all carry both energies. So in aligning and healing our masculine energy of ourself and our counterpart, and their healing, we are healing this. We are healing destructive old patterns of behavior, addictions, codependence, and all of this stuff again. It's this time that we're clicking into where we're being given the opportunity to respond to some things in our life with our old behaviors or with our new behaviors, with our new enlightened minds, our higher consciousness. Or are we going to split back? Are we going to go back and test these old behaviors again? So the masculine, the actual masculine, some of our masculine energies are choosing to say, okay, well, I get why this thing didn't work, but I still kind of like this, and so I'm gonna still try to stay in my comfort zone a little and try to make it work one more time. So there are some masculines who are falling back into this karmic pattern temporarily of their addictions, falling back into codependence, falling back into non-higher serving interactions and behaviors. This is not all of them, okay? These are the masculine energies that are fighting this tidal wave. The ones I spoke about in the video that are being resistant to the flow. They are fighting it. They are tumbling in the waves. They are scared. They don't want to change. They do want to change. They don't know which way is up. They are caught up in the rumbling and the tumbling of these tsunami waves, okay? And in fear, they are choosing, some of them are choosing to repeat patterns that didn't work before. They are learning more lessons, okay? This is fine. This isn't a delay. It's nothing like that. But the universe really is giving you this opportunity to slip into the energy of, does this fucking work for me anymore? And so many are testing just to see one more time if they're going to get burned when they touch the stove, if things are going to go bad, if they fall into these patterns, okay? And I'm going to be honest, this shit has come up for me. I have had, and some of you know, the Patreon people know, I've done videos about this on my channel, on the Patreon channel. I have had a lot of things come up in my life recently, family issues, people coming into my life, men presenting into my life who are very much consistent with my old patterns. And for me, in processing and going through these experiences and allowing things to play out and seeing where they go, have realized that, wow, I don't want to do X anymore because this is old me and that doesn't feel good. So I am going to, really step in higher to practicing my healthier patterns. So this is how this is all playing out, you guys, okay? Now, for the divine feminine energies, and again, masculine people, men have feminine energy. For the feminine energy, this is about accountability, okay? So a lot of the divine, I'm going to not say a lot, a portion of the divine feminine over the last few months, myself included, were literally disconnected, taken, and I mean disconnected by like taken off the grid for a little while. Downtime was needed. We were put in sort of a seclusion, a solitary confinement, so to speak, where, and this is part of the reason why I took some time off, because we are being prepared for something else. We are being prepared for higher union. We are being prepared for full mission to come in. And in that preparation, we needed to go quiet. We needed to go hermit. We needed to go and rest and recharge, because what is coming in is tremendous. Now we have a shitload, even though we're in Aquarius, we have a shitload of Capricorn energy in the fields for this year, okay? And even if you're not Capricorn, you're gonna feel this, okay? Just because it's not your birth sign doesn't mean it's not in your chart. So this Capricorn energy, okay, this drive, the motivation, the ambition, the steadfastness, is what we were being recharged for, because we need to move. It is time, and the feminine energies are feeling this. We are holding the container for this entire process, the feminine, okay? We hold the container for our masculine and for ourselves and for our union. So many of the feminine may be feeling that there has been a huge pause in the momentum. You know, we had all of this hype about the abundance, and yes, things started to come in, and then all of a sudden, bam, things slowed the fuck down and practically stopped for many of us for a while. If the feminine that were called offline didn't stop, they wouldn't be able to hold the container, okay? We needed to recharge. We needed to be realigned with our higher selves, with another level of our essence of who we are. And in order to do this, okay, we have had to go back and reevaluate some of this stuff that's come up for us and really see where we still need to do our work. So now with this energy, okay, with the divine feminine holding this container for her union, for the masculine and for herself, there is this level of accountability coming in with this. And divine feminine, please hear me. We need to remember that our divine masculines are not the only ones who have caused pain in these unions. We have hurt our divine masculine during these times of coming together and separating. We have caused them pain and suffering, and maybe not in the way that they have caused it to you, okay? But the point is that none of us are blameless in the pain and the behaviors that have led us to have to heal all this crap. So understand that we need to accept our accountability in this. Understand that we have hurt our masculines too, and we too need forgiveness, okay? That on top of them doing their journey, that like us, we have triggered their childhood wounds, okay? And that has hurt them. And we need to accept that. And we need to forgive ourselves and our twins. We need to ask for forgiveness from our twins so we can grow together in all of this. Now, Let's see, what else? I have some notes here. All right, so basically what all this comes down to is we are, during this manifestation energy of this Aquarius moon, being asked to hold ourselves accountable for everything we have done, accept responsibility, and let it go. So we can move on, so we can manifest these higher, healthier unions, okay? So we can do the healing, so we can hold an actual sacred container full of love, forgiveness, compassion, and understanding for each other. Okay. And the universe is going to deliver to you, but it's a matter of bringing it into alignment. So many of us understand this journey on a very intellectual level. We understand the 5D, but we are 3D creatures still. We are living in a 3D world. And when we forget sometimes to bring what we know here into our heart space. Okay? The way to manifest is not by wishing for something or hoping for something. It is to have faith that that which is in your highest, greatest good is going to be given to you because you deserve it, because you are worthy of it, because your heart is in vibrational alignment with that energy, okay? It's all about the heart space. And the heart space is what's opening up more for us right now. That is the point of this huge tsunami. That is the point of us having, those of us who need to go through these old patterns one more time, to revisit old behaviors. This is the time, because what's happening in revisiting those behaviors is the walls of our hearts are coming down. Because we are seeing where we still need to do some work. Opening our hearts, bringing in forgiveness, you guys. It's huge. So, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. So here's something else I need to share. So I haven't shared a lot about my story and my own personal journey with my twin. I've shared on Patreon about it recently, and I'm not really going to get into a lot of it. But what I'm going to say is I know things are changing in my beloved's life. There has been some massive, and I want to emphasize, massive things that have gone on over the last few months. And so I am witnessing it in my own life. And although I have still not been in contact with my twin since, I want to say June was the last time that he and I had seen each other and spoke. There's signs everywhere of what's going on, and what I am finding is, as I am feeling my twin getting closer to me, him coming forward, his energy coming forward, ready to reach out to contact me about everything that is happening. What's happening is people in our worlds, my friends of his, people that we know, are starting to come out of the woodwork and kind of like mesh with each other, contact each other, come into contact with each other. So what I was seeing was, and I was talking to my dear friend Robin in Australia about this, there is this tightening of the web is what we were shown. And if you think of the grid as a web, okay, a web of interactive energies of all of our souls. And this one sparks this one, and everything lights up. Well, what's happening is, as we are coming into higher vibrations, as we're healing ourselves, now we're starting to fire more energy across the grid, activating these other people in and around our lives, our twins' lives. And there's this tightening of the web. of everyone starting to come together. Okay? So for example, people who are friends with my twin, who are in my twin's direct world on a regular basis, have been reaching out to me. That I haven't talked to, like in 2 years, are reaching out to me all of a sudden. My twin has had contact with one of my really good friends, kind of, sort of, on a social media way. So there's this bringing together. There's this bringing together that's happening. And as these webs tighten, our unions tighten. Things come into play because things are starting to gel in our 3D world. The manifestations are happening. The energies are coming together. Okay, they're being drawn together. These people are facilitating, helping our unions come together. Some of these people are channeling for our twins, for us. Some people in our twins' worlds are channeling and mirroring us for them. Okay, I've seen this. I know it. Okay, you guys? So start looking and really thinking about what is going on in your world and who these people are and what they are representing and the things they are saying to you. There are hidden, maybe not even hidden, but sometimes obvious. For me, they've been very obvious, but there's these hidden pearls in these communications that are leading us home. All right, so on to the card reading. What did I use for today, you guys? I used my good old-fashioned Rider-Waite Tarot. I used the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards. And I used the Gateway Oracle. Now, I am starting this reading from a session that I had this morning with one of my very beautiful and amazing clients. And her question, and that is the question I used for this reading, was, now she's been on this journey for a really long time, you guys, right? She's been doing healing, and I mean, I'm talking like well over 10 years. And she said to me, her first question to me today was, what is the point of all of this? Like, she's not in union yet. She's not in contact with her twin. She's going through her shit like all of us, right? Like we all are. And she said straight up, she's like, you know, I sit here sometimes and I think like, fuck, 10, 20 years of this shit. What's the fucking point of any of it? Like, what are we doing? What are we working towards here? So as she's talking to me, I'm shuffling the cards, and two cards. Well, one card came out and then the bottom of the deck card. So I'm going to share them with you because that is the question I asked for this reading. Where are we going? What are we fucking doing here? What is all of this about? And I kid you not, guys, this is the card that came out. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it. It says union. Okay? There is a ring in the shape of a heart, and the number of this card is a 21, which is a 3. Now, if you follow me for a while, and on Patreon, I have been talking about the power of 3 for over a year now, okay? The power of 3 is so important, you guys. This is the divine, your masculine, your feminine, in yourself and in your actual physical union. So this is what we're fucking doing all this work for. Anyone who tells you union is not for us, they're wrong. At least not for here. If you are here and you resonate with my messages, okay, and you follow my daily cards, you are part of this tribe. And I am telling this tribe, this is where we are headed. This is the purpose and point, healthy, healed, and whole, in ourselves and with our beloved. The bottom of the deck, when I flipped it over while I was on with my client, was the romance card. Now, what's important about this romance card is not just that it's romance and it's the feminine and the masculine. The numbers. The numbers are 33, and I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. So we got the union card, which equals a 3, and then the romance card, which is a 33. So we once again have the power of 3. 3, 3, 3. All right, So, following that message, we are working toward union. We are working toward our romances. We are bringing in and eliminating all the old shit and bringing in the new. Okay? Holding the container, because what we are, and this is so beautiful, you guys, we have to remember, what is this about? Who are we? We are angels. We are angels. That's the first card. Oh my God, you guys, I'm gonna fucking die. We are angels. This angel card is a freaking number 3. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3, all in a row, okay? All in a row. How fucking beautiful could that be? Remember who you are. We are divine, angelic beings. We incarnated here for a purpose. This wasn't random. We came here with a mission, okay? And our mission is to reunite in harmonious union with our beloved, with our soulmate. Now, there's no twin flame card in this deck, so I'm taking this as the twin flame card. I'm taking this as our divine masculine, okay? The number of this card is a 22, a master builder number. Also the number of the divine masculine. A 22 is a 4, building solid, firm foundations, okay? This is what we are working toward. The masculine is sitting there processing all of this, okay? They are feeling heavy, dark energy, processing, trying to understand all of this. Because remember, the divine masculines don't understand the journey the way we have up until this point. They are learning. They are learning. So the divine masculine is coming to terms and accepting his angelic or her angelic energies, okay? They're also seeing you, their divine counterpart, as their earth angel, is what Spirit is saying, okay? They are reminiscing. Oh, and Spirit's reminding me that Mercury in retrograde is coming in very soon. So there is this reminiscence of all the joys, all the happiness, all of it in the masculine's mind right now. They are reliving and processing what is happening. Now, we get, where am I going next, Spirit? Hang on. Okay, so next cards are the Tarot cards. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords, okay? A lot of the masculine are feeling down, out, lost, disappointed, broken, injured because of all the heartache that they have carried. And honestly, I'm going to say this is for the feminine too, okay? So there are people going through this right now, and it's okay. It's beautiful to explore the depths of our pain, of our disappointments, but we can't wallow in it. So there's this exploration that is happening as we are moving through our healing cycle, okay? As the masculine moves through his healing cycle, there's an evaluation of all of this heartache and pain that's been caused by both sides, okay? And in this, we are rising like the phoenix from the ashes. You guys, I didn't even realize that the 3 of Swords is a 3. I'm like, all these 3s. How many more 3s do we have? Do we have more? I think that's, oh yeah, we have one other 3, I think, in this reading. So it's a lot of 3s, you guys. Anyway, okay, sorry to get off kilter there. Okay, so we are rising. They are rising. We are all rising through the ashes, through the fire. Purification through the fire, baby. fuck yeah. Rising like the phoenix. Beautiful. Healing. And the phoenix is a 17. And a 17 is a twin flame union. 717, 17, union numbers. It's also an 8 for infinity. Okay? This is infinite rebirth for us. Coming into our power. This is the rise of the phoenix. Look. Coming into all of your light and glory and power. Yay us. I step into my power boldly and confidently. I accept my divine essence. This is what we are doing in this rebirth. Okay? Rising, 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 rising. Rising so we can come home. So we can go home to our beloved, to our true authentic selves, to our divine essence. We are working toward home and union and love. Now, with this home card also came a message that those of you who are in transit right now, is what Spirit's saying. Something is going on with moving of homes, okay? Cleaning things out. Spirit is saying, simplify your life, okay? Get rid of the clutter. Just get rid of shit. If it doesn't bring you joy in this moment, get rid of it. If it's something that brought you joy 20 years ago that you're holding on to, that you don't fucking need, that you look at it and you go, that's a very nice, wonderful memory, but damn, I'm tired of dusting that shit, get rid of it. Get rid of it. No one can take the feelings, the emotions, the memories away from you. A thing, holding on to shit, clutter, stuff, is not the essence of the memory, the feelings. They're here. They're not in a thing. So those of you who are relocating or setting up new homes or whatever's going on, really work right now on getting rid of the clutter and simplifying your life. What are we working towards? What is coming in? What is coming in for us? We're doing so much work. We're rebirthing ourselves and we're cleaning out all of our shit. And so what is coming for us? Abundance. Beautiful blessings of abundance, you guys. But with this abundance, it's infinite. It's an 8. This is infinite abundance. This is having everything we need and wanting for none. And in order for the abundance to happen, you need to be in the flow. You need to flow on the water. You can't be scared. You can't be tumbling in those waves of fear. You gotta surrender and be in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. That's the only way abundance happens, is if you are in flow. Okay? Now, with the abundance card came the the heart light card. Okay? Our hearts. This is the walls that I was talking about that are coming, tumbling down around our hearts. Okay? Our heart light is expanding as we are doing this work. This is our angelic nature. It's lighting us up. It's guiding us home. With the heart light card came communicating freely. Okay? We need to express the light of our heart. And in doing that, opening up communication, I communicate from the depths of my being. Communicating from where? From our heart light. Not from our fucking intellect. Not from our fucking monkey chatter mind. But from our fucking heart and soul. Truly expressing our inner depths. Freely, openly, not being afraid to be raw and vulnerable and messy and a hot fucking mess and ugly. That is why I needed to show you that it's okay to be all of who you are and to communicate that beautifully, freely, honestly from your heart and not fear what people are going to think. You know, it's that simple. Not fearing what your twin's going to think. To be open and honest, but to also accept your part in all of this. Okay. Now, Spirit is saying, where are we going here? Okay. So, what do we need to do? We need to believe. There you go. Believe in unicorns, rainbows, believe in it all. If you believe, there's nothing to worry about. Trust, believe. Because our job is to stand firm. It says, I am noble, brave, and strong. We need to deeply root ourselves, the red flag, ground our energy, our root chakra, in our truth, and stand firm in what we believe in order to manifest our dreams. Okay? There's that cornucopia, there's that bucket of fruits, right? That's your abundance. There's your abundance. Okay? It's all coming through, but you gotta believe in this, you guys. You gotta believe. Gotta trust it. Now, following this disappointment, processing, heartbreak, as we are rebirthing, we are coming into a beautiful energy of the Divine Masculine, the Knight of Wands, bringing his Ace of Wands, his one wand, the Ace, forward, bringing his passion forward in a fast fucking way. Wands are rapid. Fire. Fire, fire, fire spreads fast, right? Just like that. Lots of fire, lots of passion coming forward to be communicated by the masculine energy. Because the masculine has been doing lots of reminiscing. Okay, this is a twin flame soulmate card. Okay, the Six of Cups, the offer being presented, the sweet, innocent, loving offer. But I'll tell you what, this sweet, loving, innocent offer comes with a lot of passion. Okay? It's almost like the masculine is almost afraid, in a sense, to bring forth all this passion. They're kind of caught up a little bit in this childlike innocence, that butterflies that they get when they think about you. Okay? But they are feeling hot, baby. They are feeling hot. And all they want to do is celebrate, rejoice, because they want to bring all the cups. They want the future with you. The family, the kids, the rainbow, the house, the happy, all the shit. They want it all. They want it all with you. Yeah, that's a lot, you guys. There's a lot going on. And I know we've been talking about this journey forever. And I know, we've been saying forever, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. And you know what? They are coming. For some, I know people who are in union. Okay? We're not all getting into union at the same time. We've said that forever. We know that. It can't possibly happen. We'd blow the grid, right? Remember that? We'd blow the fucking grid. If all that light energy came in at once and we all came into union once, the grid could not contain that much light at a time. So it's happening. And you have to trust and believe in who you are and what your soul's journey is. Okay? And most likely, if you are here on this video with me, this is where you are at. This is your path. So, you know, you guys, I always defer to know your truth. You know what's in your hearts. You know what you're feeling. You know what's going on for you. Always trust that. Always trust that. Okay? And do your journey the way you feel you need to do it. It doesn't have to be the way I do my journey. It doesn't have to be the way the messages that I share. They're just here for guidance for those who need it. So, all right, guys, I am going to wrap this up. I am sending you all so much love and light, gratitude and blessings always. I don't know when I will do another video for you guys. I am only doing them when I am strongly guided to do such. Otherwise, if you are interested in staying connected to me and get to Patreon, from $1 to $22, all different ranges. If you want to just see the videos, it's $3 a month, okay? I'm sending you all love and light. Gratitude and blessings always, you guys. I love you so much. We will talk again soon. Have a great one.